All right, how's everybody doing today? Rudy, Alpha Investments. I know we've been doing all these crazy VIP box openings and shenanigans and craziness, but yeah, we do gotta kind of have to stop. Let's have a real conversation. Actually, have a real talk about like VIP masters, double masters. I mean, it's fun to have memes and titles and just Rudy, can you put a little effort into like titling your videos? Like, do you even try to title your videos? Honest answer, no. I don't. I put zero effort into titling my videos in the last 6 months. I don't care about titles. And it's funny because when you do box opening videos, you can always tell the people who don't actually watch the video and they just look at the title and they fall for the meme. It's just great. Anyways, so let's kind of go over some news and actually have a real conversation on like these expensive VIP masters, the double masters regular box, the little Zendikar news, just a little market news. I have some more videos coming talking about the the new Zendikar, was it set collector pack? And then we got some videos talking about the reserve list coming because there's been a lot of upticks in the reserve list and can't find any real news or real discussions on that. So I think that needs to be addressed. And then of course quick thing, I want to address a couple of the top questions I've been getting asked on the VIP Masters, about 2 or 3 questions. One is, Rudy, I'm hearing rumors that the supply of the VIP little expensive things are so expensive. Distributors have tons of them, and there's some distributors saying that the stores can't get a regular box listed by VIP. And I'm hearing all kinds of weird shenanigans. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know if it's intentional misinformation, fake news, or if it's just people guessing. I'm not really sure. So I can just tell you from my experience what's going on. I don't know if there's one of the distributors requires you to buy VIP to get the regular. I always put the max request in for both products at the same time, so I don't know that particular answer. From my experience, usually distributors don't require you to get product A in order to have access to product B. So first thing, I don't think that's accurate information. That seems a little on the shenanigan, little fairy dust bamboozle in there. That seems a little on the shady scale there. I'm calling a little suspicion on whether that's true or not. Number 2, Rudy, a lot of a lot of my pre-orders and my friends, they all got their Masters products orders canceled. And so the stores are saying their allocations were cut or the print run delay. Well, I can tell you officially now, I have paid all the money. It was just under $1 million for all the double masters and all the VIP masters products. I paid it all. I've done the wire transfers because the credit cards couldn't even hold that much. I paid everything in full. All the tracking numbers. Some of the freight trucks came a little early. That's why you guys saw some videos because of the hurricane coming. So I had 1 or 2 trucks show up on Friday instead of showing Monday or Tuesday because of the weather conditions, but not really that big of a deal. It's Florida. You get crazy weather like that and not really concerned about it. But overall, I mean, from what I've been seeing, I haven't run into a single issue of any products just being canceled, delayed. So any store providing that information or canceling orders stating delays or production delays, they're full of crap. Unfortunately, they're lying, and they'll probably relist the product at a higher price. I know I had a bunch of screenshots of people telling me about their Double Masters box was pre-ordered at $260 a box, and then apparently they canceled like 200 people's boxes, like 200 boxes worth, and they're back on eBay for $340. Which again, if you're a store and you're talking 200 boxes, $100 difference. I mean, you're talking, holy crap, what is that? Is that $20,000? Or is that $2,000? No, that's $20,000 in money. So again, in 2020, that is the wrong thing to do, and it's very disrespectful to your customers. You should always honor that. If you're going to be a Timmy and you're going to run your game store or LGS or whatever you're running, basement games, if you're going to take that path, you need to honor your orders. If you just want to be more responsible, you need to wait like most companies do, including myself, and I don't do pre-orders until I get firm data at the end. That's why people ask me, the most common thing people ask me, messages, patrons, local, eBay, online, just generic emails. Rudy, how much are you going to sell VIP Masters for? How much are you going to, I don't make up numbers. I'm not going to give you a guess from 2 months in advance and then be way overpriced or underpriced. I just don't know. And any pretty much well-ran, risk-managed business, anyone who knows what they're doing is going to take that approach. More weaker financial stores, smaller stores, amateurs looking for that quick money or short-term loan, you'll see that type of early lock-in of cash way up front. So keep in mind that's what's involved with that, but I just wanted to clear the air there. Unfortunately, it sucks. Sorry to hear for a lot of people out, hundreds of people out there who did get their orders canceled, and then they saw the stores relisting on eBay or relisting on different websites under different names or different eBay accounts or whatever it may be. It sucks. I mean, it is what it is, but it's gone on in the magic world since the dawn of time, and that's why you should always use caution when doing stuff like that. But Yeah, sorry, there is no delays on double masters or VIP masters. There's no shortage. Next thing I want to go into is the VIP masters product supply. People keep saying there's an unlimited supply. You can get millions of more of these VIP things. Again, I don't know where this information is coming from. Side note, I think as of right now, I have I have like 2 cases of VIP for myself. I'm still actively trying to get more of those products from distributors because a few days before release last week, I did my pre-order, sold the patrons, set the box opening, got everything in place. After doing some of the box openings, I really enjoy the product. I'm not happy with the higher price, and I know Wizards is going to use this as a green light to do more higher price products. It is what it is. I think they're moving too quick and pushing prices up, but I understand why they're doing it because they can get the money from all of us. But I really like the product. I mean those box topper showcase cards, I guess they're calling them. Those things are just the Force of Will, Mana Crypt, those Mox Opal, the swords. Some of the swords are kind of bland, but the exploration, just these. Some of these things are just stunningly beautiful, and from my experience so far of opening a couple of these cases and showing you guys these videos, the quality, in my opinion, is very good. We saw a few, one misprint Urza's card, some other little things, shenanigans, but overall nothing dramatic that has me concerned. So I wanted to at least get that in the open. I am looking to hopefully get more supply of that, hopefully. There is no reprint of it. I do plan on keeping a good batch of that for myself. I would like to. As of right now, the price hasn't gone up or down. I actually don't think the price is going to go up anytime soon, which is I'm kind of grateful for, because I like seeing markets like Core 21 collectors that are calm. Like, I like that 6-month period where it gives people opportunity to monitor the product in the single cards. I think that's a very important imperative aspect to looking at a sealed product. I like stability. I prefer a Core 21 collector box. To me, is an ideal release. No price spike, no tank. It is calm. I would like that to be mimicked. It shows they hit a perfect balance of equilibrium of supply and demand, so the price doesn't actually pull up or down. It's beautiful. And the VIP packs are doing the same thing right now, which is very very promising. It makes me very happy to see VIP packs not pushing over 100, and they're not tanking below. Really, kind of the floor price on that thing should be about that $80 to $90 price point for many people plus tax, so maybe 87 to 100 with taxes, depending where you are, because there's really not really any profit or meat on the bone for stores to make money in it. So I'm very happy to see that. No, there is no reprint, just like collector boxes of VIP. So I'm really trying to poke all these distributors and other stores on a daily basis as we approach and go through release to try to get some to sit on for future box openings and just to have exposure to the product line. I really like the cards. I think it's an absolute high roller Vegas feel. I mean, it's super expensive. Whether it's worth the money or not is only yet to be determined by how the market accepts or rejects the single card value. But man, it is just a lot of fun. Like, I haven't had that much fun cracking boxes and doing a box opening on YouTube probably since the first time I did Ultimate Masters and the Ultimate Masters Bingo. I mean, I thoroughly have a great time doing it, and that's very tough for me, who's someone who's so desensitized to the money and the cardboard and the products and the volume, because I mean, at this point I don't really focus on either the money or a certain set or a product line. I just I just look forward to it, and I really enjoy it, and there's not really any specific focus that drives me on it. So, but that's where it's at. But yeah, so I don't know how long VIP packs will remain in stock and stay at the price point they are. I'm hoping for a little while to give everyone a chance and we can all experience it before prices go up or down. As far as the regular Double Master boxes, I want to give a quick conversation on that. If we have to, we'll go over the 10 minutes. I'll reset the camera. It's no big deal. And for the record, you guys know by now, the 10-minute camera resets because I film in the 60 frames per second, so it gets real hot. So it only can do 10-minute things to prevent overheating. Anyways, so the point is, getting into the Double Masters regular boxes, the supply is pretty much the same as the VIP. It's just that more people preferred that product because it's a cheaper price point, and people preferred the more value in the feel of getting more cards, raw quantity of cardboard, versus the really expensive for the couple things. So that's really the number one driver between the price difference of the two products. So it's not really a super thing. I mean, honestly, it's not like a super thing that's a secret or some sort of bizarre, Rudy, are there too many VIPs, not enough ring? There's not really anything bizarre going on, honestly. There is rumored to be a small restock of the Double Masters regular products, but no restock of the VIP, similar to collector boxes. I'm really hoping that's true because, again, I have 0 Double Masters regular boxes. That's why you guys haven't seen a Double Masters regular box opening video. I'm actively trying to get more of those. I mean, I even have like 10 patrons who paid after the sale ended that they're on the yellow flag list there where I'm trying to fill their order, but they paid after the sale ended. And, I'm trying to get more as we approach release, and we'll only know another week or so. We'll know the answer to. But that's really where things are. Overall, I mean, the market's doing the typical 2020 anxiety, anger, frustration between the whole virus situation, the economy, the income, the price increases or inflation, Wizards' direction, and everything. The typical anger is flowing in the world of everything, and it's definitely very alive and well in Magic. But honestly, I remain very, very happy with the state of Magic right now. It's extraordinarily healthy. The local game stores are extraordinarily unhealthy. But Magic as a whole, and the volume of products moving nationwide, according to distributor data, and the volume of standard products being purchased, and just the overall health of the market, which is what I focus more so on, is still just fine. I wouldn't call it a 5-star perfect, but I would definitely say we're around that 3 to 4 star in health of the Magic market, based on just overall sales and design of the new products. Yes, there's still a lot of problems. Standard's not balanced. You got cards that are overpowered. Ridiculous banning. Is R&D even testing things? Reprinting the same cards from, Throne of Eldraine, Fabled Passage into a core set. Reprinting Jumpstart cards and Masters cards. Like, dude, are you guys even paying attention to each other? So you're definitely seeing mistakes and things that are happening. Oh, bad communication to the public about how the contents of VIP Masters were, the rarities and things like that. So there are issues, but I consider all these more market noise. In other words, 6 to 12 months from now, you're not going to see any true impact or anyone with any true memory of short-term market noise or news topics. And that's why I don't pay attention to them. I don't make set videos of, oh my goodness, Wizards said the wrong thing about the content. I mean, look, they're pumping so many products out, they're going to be screwing up. They're trying to pump out so much money in products, and they're trying to crush all of us. There's going to be mistakes. Whether it's intentional or not is not for me to determine, because I don't work for Wizards. Obviously, we don't exactly speak and, go out for coffee in the morning and, go home and watch a movie and have a little Netflix and chill night. Me and them aren't exactly on the best terms again. So that's where things are overall. I wanted to at least lay everything out for everybody. Obviously, and by the way, for those, not many people are still watching this late in the video, but for those of you who are, if you did order VIP Masters, seriously, don't cancel anything. The product is, and the cards and the value. It's overall, if you open more than one, now if you open just like one pack, the odds you're gambling, you can have a huge win or a huge loss. But on a larger scale of doing at least 4 packs or a case, there's really not a lot of variance. It really does level out pretty quickly from what I've noticed. And seriously, I wouldn't recommend canceling or walking away from the VIP product or the regular product. I think they're both different and unique in their own ways. And again, I'm very interested to see how 3-month marker after release, 6-month, and of course 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, on how the market's, I don't know how I say, how the market's feeling, how the market's treating these products financially. I think will be the most critical piece of data that we cannot get until the time comes, until the future arrives in today, in the present. And that's really about it. I really I don't really have a lot of concerns. Just been really having a lot of fun with those box openings, trying to keep up with everything. A couple other, let's see, what other little small things I can bring up in this master stuff and news. I do believe a lot of the single cards in the VIPs and the regular double masters, I do believe the prices are going to drop. I don't know how much further. Usually my guess is between 30 and 40% off the high. So if it's a $100 card, when it's all said and done, release plus 90 days, if it's a $100 card, I expect it to settle around 50, 60. If it's a $20 card, I expect it to settle around 10 to 12. That's usually kind of my own personal benchmark. If, whatever it is, chop off 30 to 40%, and that usually gives you the real value after the market calms down, cools off, dust settles, and you can really see the true value of cards. So, and even then, if a double masters box holds an expected value of even $250 to $350, if the box is on eBay for $350, I'm happy. The market's in equilibrium. There's no pretty much ways to make any quick easy money where you can just crack endless boxes and double money and go infinite. The market's balanced, and if VIP is sitting at $90 with taxes and shipping. You know, I mean, and you can crack VIP, and sometimes you only get 40, $50. Sometimes you get 300, which it gives you an average of, say, $70, $80. In other words, a little bit less than what the sealed product value is. Everything's in equilibrium, and that's good. Unfortunately, again, we live in a time where a lot of the culture in the Magic community expects, you know, to crack something, and you're supposed to just go infinite or double your money, or, you know, very extreme things like that, which are not realistic. But obviously, everybody would like those ideal, easy situations to be true, but they're not. So, and I think that comes back to a lot of false, I think that's very false, bad perspective from a lot of individual Magic people in the community. I think that they go into with that negative, false approach, which isn't healthy, and their expectations aren't realistic. I think the shaft, crappy draft, shaft, whatever you want to call it, all the bulk cards, in other words, cards under a couple dollars, I think are fine to be in the Double Masters product. I think they're fine to have, and again, you know, you open one Double Masters regular pack, you're getting 2 rares, or you have 2 shots at a rare mythic slot and 2 shots at a foil. I mean, that's already unheard of. That's unbelievable. And the VIP thing, I mean, the 5 full art Zendikars, not worth much. The 5 full art Unhinged lands, even in $1 or so a piece, and then you're guaranteed 1 foil Unhinged, 1 foil Zendikar. Dude, foil Unhinged lands used to be like $50 to $100 a card, even if they're $10, $20 a piece. Even $5, $10, even $10. Even $10 for an Unhinged land, or $5 for a Zendikar fancy foil. I mean, you're still talking probably like $10, $20. I mean, even, no, I'd say probably $20 with just a fancy lands. Even if it goes down to $10 to $12. And even the common uncommons, all those foil common uncommons, there's a lot of gems in there that once this market stabilizes and the newness and it goes through the system, some of those common uncommon foils are going to hold that $1 to $10 per card. So even if you're paying $100 a pack in the future, and you've got $30, $40 of miscellaneous stuff, and it's dropping it down to your cost basis to $50, $60, and you've got 4 slots for 2 showcases and 2 rares mythics. I mean, now you're talking $10, $20, $10, $15 a slot to kind of throw the dice, which those odds are pretty impressive, especially for those 2 showcase cards. And it's starting to appear that on average, it does look like the second slot is a showcase mythic about 50-50, you know, 50% of the time. It does not look like it's possible, though, to get all mythics in the slots, though. It looks like the track printing prevents that. So that's where we are today. I got some more videos coming on reserve list updates, some market stuff, and Zendikar, and some of these other product lines, and Jumpstart and everything. But I want to touch base with everybody and just get everyone an actual real conversation on VIP, and because that's what I've been focusing on and kind of processing and shipping and dealing with. And I think things are looking good, and they're a lot of fun, and I know that makes a lot of people unhappy, but things look pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about everything. I know, you know, most of the people, the majority, the silent majority, whatever you want to call it, the feedback of everybody who even bought the product and the people who just watched the videos, and most people are pretty happy. Everybody's complaining that things are expensive, which I think that's a valid complaint, but people are pretty happy. I know you're not really allowed to say that, but it's pretty exciting stuff, and I don't expect anything negative anytime soon, and guys, have a great day. Hope you learned something. There's my perspective. Just final summary. VIP is not being reprinted. There's supposed to be a small restock wave of the regular Masters, supposed to. I don't know if it's going to come. Hopefully it does. And yeah, that's really all I got. Have a great day, everybody. Fun times.